but propagation doesn't really work through the ionosphere. But yeah, it's readable. Yeah.
VK3NE on frequency.
And VK3ACR, good copy.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting a bit of distortion from others as well. I'm running or transmitting narrow. I'm not sure what would happen if I transmit wide, but running. I think I'm running considerably more power than I should, so I'll just back that off a bit. I'm never sure what level I need to run until I actually look at the watt meter. All right. Over to you, Ray, and you put it back round to Peter, I think, VK3ACR, VK3NE.
Well, I don't think I've ever tried anything on the HF bands before, except perhaps 10 metres. So that's a first for me, after a million years as a licensee. A good copy from everyone, and I think that it's possible to over-deviate here, so I'll just keep it short and just checking in, and I'll check out shortly. VK3 TPM, VK3 ACR on the group.
Yeah, okay. Peter, that was much better that time. How's my audio? Is it okay or over-deviating as well? Okay, well, I'll hold back from the mic a bit. I've got an indication of what the audio level is, but doesn't tell me what the deviation is. With the 7300, it doesn't cut back like it does on AM. You should be able to run up to 100 watts carrier on FM. So whether you might want to back it off a bit so you're not running full power continuously, but that's my understanding, and that's where I made the mistake with this rig. I'm running into an amplifier, and it's putting out about 90 watts, but I'm only putting about 3 watts in, and I had a bit more than that going in before. All right, round to you. Look, we've missed David out, haven't we? You have a go, David, and put it to Ray, VK3ASE, VK3NE.
Yeah, look, it's working better than I thought. These sets do actually run full power on FM, and they're rated for it, I think. Yeah, look, I've done extensive tests on HF. In fact, I've got a series of YouTube clips. If you go to my YouTube channel, ASE, you'll find that I did a lot of work on FM on HF, particularly 160 metres. And what I found is daytime brainwave coverage is superior. It's absolutely fantastic. Nighttime can be really good or can be totally distorted. What sounds like over-deviation is actually just, with FM, you just have to, it's a whole complex mathematical thing, but if the whole signal, as transmitted, doesn't get to the receiver, either by propagation or phase shift or whatever, it just sounds terrible. So that's why, when you're driving down the city, VHFM sounds terrible too, like, broadcast FM sounds terrible, any multipath or whatever. So tonight it's holding up pretty well. I'm surprised. I think you'd find other nights it doesn't. And there's not much phase distortion on signals. So, I've done quite a bit of work on this, and it's a very efficient system, but does not like propagation at all. It's really only good for, direct wave or ground wave that's not fading. But it's working pretty well tonight. But it'd be interesting to try it another night and just find, you usually just do it on SDR, see how it comes through. And you'll find some nights it's good, some nights it's terrible. So there we are. Anyway, I don't know, put it back. Look, I'll put it back to Peter, and he can put it back to somebody else. VK3TPM, VK3ASE, VK3VRT on the side.
Nothing heard from Barry BRT, you there, Barry?
Oh, yes, I was listening, and I thought, well, it wasn't my turn. But anyway, it sounds like it must be. No, very, very interesting exercise, and I'm glad to hear that it works, and I'm glad to hear it works to you, at least, Ray. I don't know, the others might be hearing me. But quite clear at times, and ASE has been clear most of the time with very little static. Anyway, a good